Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and said, this time things will be different? From Monday, I will wake up early, I will exercise, I will stop procrastinating, I will eat healthy, I will meditate, I will finally become disciplined, I will finally become the person I know I'm capable of becoming. And maybe you actually did. For 3 days, maybe a week, maybe even a month. But somehow you found yourself back in the same pattern. Back to scrolling, back to procrastinating, back to making promises you just couldn't keep. And why? Is it because you're lazy? Is it because you lack discipline? Is it because you don't want success badly enough? I don't think so. I think we have been trying to solve the wrong problem. We are living in the greatest age of self-improvement. Never before have we had the access to so much information, right? Thousands of books, millions of YouTube videos, podcasts, courses, habit trackers, morning routines, productivity systems, experts telling us how to become the best version of ourselves. And every day, someone is teaching us how to become better. Better habits, better routines, better communication, better productivity, better finance, better health, and yet something just doesn't add up. If information alone can create transformation, why are so many intelligent people still stuck? Why do successful people still feel empty? Why do ambitious people keep repeating the same patterns? Here is what I have realized. Information doesn't change people. It does not, trust me. Because the kind of information we have today, it's immense, right? But identity does. And until we understand that, we will continue chasing without ever truly bringing in a transformation. Alright? So, let me share something very personal. For a very long time, I believed that the answer was simply to learn more, right? Read another book, attend another workshop, take another course, collect another certificate, which I genuinely love, and I believe that one more piece of knowledge would finally make me become the person I wanted to be. But life taught me something completely different. You can know exactly what to do and still not do it. Think about it. Most of us already know what a healthy lifestyle looks like. We know we should sleep early, we know we should exercise regularly, we know we should spend less time on our phones, be more present with our family, keep our promises. So why don't we? Because knowing is not the problem. And that's when I stopped asking myself, what should people do to become successful? Instead, I started asking a different question. Who do they believe they are? Who do they believe they are? And that single question changed the way I looked at transformation forever. It became the foundation of everything I teach through India Identity Academy because I realized something that completely shifted my perspective. People don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they are trying to change their lives without changing the person creating those lives. And that is exactly where our journey begins. Now let me tell you why self-improvement is not working for you. I want to show you something that completely changed the way I understand human transformation. Okay. So I've created something and I want to show you something that completely changed the way I understand human transformation. Okay. So I've drawn this tree. All right, so don't imagine, it is a tree. All right, so these are the fruits. Now, fruits represent the results in your life. All right, so your health, your relationship, your confidence, your career, your business, your finances, everything that people see. All right, now look beneath the ground, the roots. Roots represent something which is invisible. What is that? Your identity, who you believe you are. Now let me ask you something. If a tree keeps producing bad fruit, what would you do? Would you try to paint the fruit? Of course not, right? Would you polish it? No. Would you tape a better looking apple on the branch and hope the tree changes? Definitely not. You would examine the roots, because healthy roots produce healthy fruits. Yet, that is exactly what most of us do in our own lives. We spend years trying to fix the fruit. How? More productivity, more motivation, another planner, another morning routine, another motivational video, without ever asking what is happening beneath the surface. What's happening beneath the surface? Now, as you can see, the roots are your identity. So there is identity, belief, decision, habits, action, results, and your destiny. Okay? Now everything in your life follows this particular pattern. This is the pattern. Okay? So your identity shapes your belief influences your decisions become your habits determine your action creates the results, and over time those results become your destiny. Okay, so this is why two people can probably read the same book, attend the same seminar, listen to the same podcasts, and get completely different outcomes. Because they don't act from the same identity. They don't see themselves the same way. And we don't consistently behave according to our goals. We consistently behave according to who we believe we are. Okay, let me go a little bit deeper. Let me give you an example. So, let's say if I believe I'm someone who never finishes what I start. I believe it. Okay, I'm someone who never finishes what I start. What happens the next time life gets difficult, or I start some new habit, or I start another challenge? I will quit. Not because I can't continue, but because quitting feels consistent with the identity I have accepted. Now imagine someone who believes I am somebody who keeps promises to himself. That same obstacle appears. Will it still be difficult for him? Absolutely not. But he will keep going because continuing is consistent with who he believes he is. Do you see the difference? The situation did not change, the identity did. When identity changes, behavior begins to change naturally. So maybe we have been asking the wrong questions all along. Instead of asking, how do I become more disciplined? Ask, who is the kind of man that naturally lives with discipline? Instead of asking, how do I become more confident? Ask, who do I need to become to lead with confidence? Instead of changing habits, start building your identity, because habits don't create identity, they just express it. And here's the most powerful truth I want you to remember today. Identity shapes destiny. Not once, not twice, every single day. Every decision you make is either reinforcing another identity you have been living or building the identity you're becoming. So the question is no longer, what should I do? The real question is, who am I becoming? And let me ask you something. Were you born believing you're not confident? Were you born believing you're not disciplined? Were you born believing I'm not good enough? Were you born believing I'm always unlucky? Were you born believing I'm not a leader? Of course not. No child enters the world believing those things. So where does these beliefs come from? Life, experiences, failures, rejections, comparison, criticism, and even sometimes success. Somewhere along the way, someone made a comment. You failed at something. You were rejected. You were overlooked. You compared yourself to someone else, and slowly an experience became a belief. That belief became an identity, and that identity began making decisions on your behalf. Experience to belief to identity to destiny. Now here's the beautiful part. If your identity was built, it can be rebuilt. That means your past doesn't have to become your future. Most people think the biggest obstacle in life is lack of opportunity or money or education. Well, I disagree. I believe the biggest obstacle is something you can't see. It is the invisible voice in your head, the one that whispers, start tomorrow. I call her Meena Kumari. And in men's case, it is Nana Patekar, who just keeps saying no all the time. Alright, so it keeps whispering, start tomorrow, you're not ready. What if you fail? What will people think? You are too late. It doesn't shout. It whispers. And because it whispers, most people never realize they are listening to it. They think those thoughts are facts, when in reality they are simply patterns that have been repeated so often that they have started feeling like the truth. This is exactly why I created something called the identity barriers. Over the years, I've noticed that people, not just people, even me, don't just struggle because we lack motivation. We struggle because one or two hidden patterns keep pulling us back. For some men, it is comfort. Comfort says, stay where it's safe. For others, it's fear. Fear says, don't take the risk. For some, it is validation. Validation asks, what will everyone else think? Different barriers, but the same outcome. What is the outcome? A life that is smaller than your potential. These barriers do not define you, but if you don't recognize them, they will quietly keep making your decisions for you. So here's the shift I want you to make today. Stop asking, how do I change my life? Start asking, who do I need to become? Because when you become the right person, the right habits become easier, the right decisions become natural, the right life begins to flow, and that is the power of identity. Before you leave this video, I want to give you something practical, because this is not another motivational video. Okay, I'm not going to give you another motivational quote or productivity hack. I just want you to answer 3 questions. 3 questions that have the power to change the direction of your life. Question number 1. Who am I today? Not your name, not your job, not your title. Who are you? Really? What beliefs are shaping your decisions every single day? Question number 2. Who do I want to become? Close your eyes for a moment. Picture that version of yourself. How does he think? How does he lead? How does he speak? How does he show up for his family? How does he respond under pressure? Do not think about what he has. Think about who he is. Question number 3. What is that one decision that future version of me would make today? Not next week, not next month, but today. Because identity isn't built in one giant moment. It is built through small decisions repeated consistently. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you are becoming. So ask yourself, what identity am I voting for today? If there is one thing I hope you remember from this video, is this. Most people spend their lives trying to change their habits, their routines, their circumstances. Even me. for that matter. For a very, very long time, I was doing the same thing without ever changing the person creating them. So do not make that mistake. I made it for too long. Build the person, and trust me, the results will flow, because your life will rarely rise above the identity you choose to live from. So stop asking, how can I have a better life? Start asking, how can I become a better man? Because when the man changes, everything around him begins to change. His health, his relationships, his career, his leadership, his legacy, his relationship with his wife, with his children. And that's why I believe that identity shapes destiny. If today's conversation made you pause, if it challenged the way you've been thinking, then don't let this be another video you watch and forget. Real transformation happens only in communities, and that's why I have created the India Identity Academy WhatsApp community. It's a space for ambitious men who are committed to becoming strong from inside out. Inside the community, you will receive weekly identity insights, practical challenges, powerful reflections, exclusive resources to help you become the architect of your own life. And if you're ready to build your identity with intention, click the first link in the description and join the India Identity Academy WhatsApp community. And I would love to welcome you personally. But remember, your life is always under construction. Build it with intention, because identity shapes destiny. I am Chani Singh Ravi, and this is the India Identity Academy. I will see you in the community. Lots of love.